Right. Deputy President William Ruto is meeting more than 100 members of parliament at his current office, with analysts saying he is preparing for a grueling political duel with President Uhuru Kenyatta and ODM boss Raila Odinga. Ruto's meeting comes as parliament reconvenes on Tuesday with a busy entry that could shape the 2022 presidential contest. The DP is also staring at a possible impeachment motion that is sure to test his grip on Parliament. Harmonization of two conflicting referendum laws, amendments to the National Cohesion and Integration Act, and the BBI Constitutional Amendment Bill, currently before county assemblies, are some of the legislation coming up for debate in Parliament. Jeff Kirui is on this story and now joins us. Jeff, why is this meeting important for the Deputy President?
Well, a very good afternoon indeed. This meeting is actually going to be crucial considering that Parliament is set to resume its sitting tomorrow. And among the key issues Parliament will be considering is concerning the referendum bill, which is expected to be tabled tomorrow. Remember, there are two bills, one by the Jeremiah Kioni-led committee and one by the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee. The two bills are actually going to shape how the referendum will be conducted in this country. And remember that the other side, the proponents of the Building Bridges initiative, actually pushing to have that referendum immediately after that bill is tabled in Parliament, that is the National Assembly and Senate, and passed, so that the President can assent to that bill. As it stands now, focus will now be shifting to the county assemblies, and part of the reason why the Deputy President convened this meeting is actually to strategize on how to influence the county assemblies, rather to drive the agenda of the Tanga wing of Jubilee government regarding the BBI bill that is actually the county assembly. Remember, the county assemblies have now 71 days to be precise to debate and pass that bill, and of course before being tabled in the National Assembly and ultimately the Senate for assent. And of course, as it stands now, another reason why this meeting has been called, other than to drive that agenda of the Tanga wing of Jubilee government in the National Assembly and the Senate, is actually to deal with the impeachment drive led by Lugari Member of Parliament Ayub Savula, and most of these members are actually going to lobby their members to shoot down that should it go to Parliament. Remember that the Jubilee leadership, that is the Secretary General, has actually said that they are not keen on driving that agenda of impeaching the Deputy President. And of course, those are some of the main issues which are actually being considered in this. The last meeting the Deputy President had convened at his current residence was actually December last year, when he met all the members allied to him, and that is the meeting that they took a stand on the Building Bridges initiative. And in that meeting, they actually resolved that they are not going to go for the us versus them, or rather support that building bridges or oppose it. They actually said that they are going to push for a multiple choice referendum and a consensus heading to that referendum, so that they have a non-contested referendum. But that has not actually come to pass, because the proponents of the Building Bridges initiative are actually routing to have that bill passed as it is. And Raila yesterday, when he was in Lodwar in Turkana County, actually said that it's impossible to have the referendum bill, to have a multi-choice referendum when it's called. Of course, that is, of course, in contrary to what the DP has been pushing all this while, to have a multi-choice referendum. Those are some of the issues that will be expected to crop up here. What next? Now that it appears that there is not going to be a multiple choice referendum. Of course, we'll be waiting to hear exactly where this is headed to. But of course, after the constitutional amendment bill comes from the county assemblies, which 24 counties are expected to pass it, of course, now focus will be in the National Assembly and the Senate. Ashley.
All right, Jeff, it will be interesting to see what comes out of that meeting. Jeff Kirui keeps on keeping a track on what is happening. The meeting between Deputy President William Ruto and more than 100 members of Parliament at his current office. Well, we'll take a short break here on News Desk. We still have much more. Keep it KT News.